What's up? I want to welcome everybody to a very special episode of Ask Jay's episode 26. And as you know, I start these episodes off with a motivational message. We will not be asking or answering your 5 questions today because everyone didn't send in 5 questions. I guess everyone took off for their Christmas break. So the special part of this episode is not because it's Christmas. It's not because, I guess partly because you guys didn't send in enough questions with your hashtag AskJ for my team to search. So I'm just going to do a motivational message for today to honor my 90-day commitment. And this message won't be for everybody. Some of you will get no value out of this message, really. Some of you will get personal value out of it. And some of you will have value in the sharing of this message to someone in your family or friends or someone you know. And that message particularly is for those of us who are still struggling, trying to break free from illegal activity, life in the streets. And for those of us who know someone or someones who are still hustling, gangstering, who really haven't committed to living a legit lifestyle, right? It means in all facets, right? So even if you think your hustle is not too bad, right? Even if it's just like a little white collar, blue collar, whatever collar type of crime or illegitimate life, I want to personally tell you all, having served 2.5 years in prison, jail is no fun. It's not cool. And I'm not even talking about the violence of jail, the stabbings, the murders that happen in jail, the gang-related activity in jail. I ain't even talking about none of that. Jail is boring as hell. It is putting your life on standstill. So I watched something today with someone, it was a family that was committing bank robberies. And the dad went away for 24 years, the son for 10 years, and the daughter for like 5 years. But just understand, you may think you're committing an itty-bitty crime, right? You might just be carrying a gun because you need a gun for protection, right? An illegal gun. But what happens when someone does try you, and now you're forced to use that gun, and now you shoot them, you murder them, but now you're looking at a life sentence in jail. Or you're looking at 25 years in jail, 30 years in jail. Or you shoot somebody, maybe you don't kill them, but it's an assault with a deadly weapon, and now you got 15 or 10 years in jail, 12 years in jail. So you could be the nicest person in the world, and you're only carrying a gun because you live in the hood or around the hood, or you just think you need protection or whatever, but it's an unregistered gun. It's illegal. If you're forced to use that gun, your life gonna be on standstill for 10, 15, 7 years even. You don't know what that's like. Every day you wake up, every single day you are confined to a box and confined into walls and a fence with barbed wire, and you can't go nowhere no matter how repentful you are, how sad you are, how much you pray, how much you cry, you stuck. And for those of y'all hustling, talking about you gotta feed your family. Who's gonna feed your family when you get caught? Because if you don't stop hustling, the odds are that you're gonna get caught. That someone's gonna tell on you, you're gonna make a mistake, that it could be an illegal search and seizure of your vehicle. The cops could pull you over just messing with you. Someone could run to your crib. It's a million different ways you can get caught when you playing that game. And I think many of the young ones that's hustling don't even really understand the significance of jail, because a lot of them haven't even really been to jail or a little juvenile jail. But when you go to big boy jail and you're getting big boy time, and they offering you numbers with life with numbers on the front and life on the back, or football numbers we call them, you get 20 years, 19 years, 12 years, 17 years. That time goes by so freaking slow, man. Take this time to reevaluate your life. If this message is not for you, but you know someone, share it, sit their ass down and make them watch this message. I'm telling you, the little 10,000, 30,000, 300,000, you could be balling right now. You could have 300,000 saved right now and you getting it. But one person tell on you, one person, and they grab you up. That 300,000 you got right now, by the time you pay for a lawyer, you try to bail yourself out, they might even snatch all that money when you get caught, or whatever that circumstance is. If you're doing 13 years, that's less than 30,000 a year. If you do 13 years in prison, but you got 300,000 saved right now, and say the feds or the cops don't get your 300,000, right? You still got it saved. No one knows where it's at, and you get 10 years in jail. That's $30,000 a year. You could have worked at McDonald's and did that. Yo, the ends don't supply the means, yo. It just don't make sense no more. Like, it never did make sense. We just thought it did. But to have a 2-year run, a 4-year run, maybe. It's not even guaranteed. You might think you're going to get a 4-year run, but you get a 4-month run and you get knocked. Just telling y'all, man, spare yourself the headache. Take your talents and your energy. Your family will appreciate you more being a broke dad trying, or a 9-to-5 dad working, or learning real estate, or learning to be an entrepreneur, than you being in prison calling home on a 15-minute phone call, or them having to drive 6 hours to come see you in front of a glass, you know what I'm talking about, a glass barrier on your visits. No fun. It's no fun for your family. They gotta cry because they can't get a hold of you, man. Like, it's no fun being around men all day or females all day if you're a female. Like, you can't even interact like real life. Some guards bossing you around. So I'm just telling you, man, if anybody ever tell you, like, yo, there's no amount of money out there worth it, because the odds are when you get caught, your life goes on standstill. Like, your freedom's too precious. Yo, it's nothing worth it. I'm telling you, it could be the easiest robbery for $50,000. You think it's easy. You get caught, you're gonna be doing 7 to 9 years. That's not worth it. What's $50,000 for 7 years? Like, what's that? 50 divided by 7 is like 8, what, 6? Like, well, yeah, 7 times 8 is what, 48? Like, yo, 56, excuse me, whatever the hell it is. Like, yo, don't make a difference. Like, it's not worth it. It's like, it just doesn't add up, yo. It doesn't add up. So that's my motivation message for today, man. It's for those who are around people still caught up in the streets, or those who are running the streets. Yo, take the slow road. Take the long and slow road, man. You be free. As long as you free and you smart and you healthy, you got all the options and chance in the world. Once you get jammed up, options are over for a minute. And I've seen people literally go to jail for 3 years, 7 years, get in a fight in jail. I seen somebody murder somebody. I didn't see myself, but a guy I personally knew murdered somebody, had murdered his cellmate. They got in a fight and murdered his cellmate. Now he's doing 25 years. Went to jail with 7. Added 25 more on top of that. Just fighting in jail. Like, yo, it's not what's up. I'm trying to tell you, it's the super lose. There's no amount of nothing out here illegal that's worth it. For those of y'all who are in real estate or other businesses and you trying little fraudulent shit and scams and all that, none of that's worth it. White collar go to jail too. It's not worth it, man, that time you get. So just live right, do right, because it's right. You know what I'm saying? And be righteous and get right results. So that's my Ask Jay motivational message today, man. That's what's on my heart. Hopefully that could change one person's life, maybe 10 people's lives. I'm cool with that. But like I'm telling you, it's just not telling you you're gonna go try that little crime right there. Just think about the worst case, like know the laws. So you think you just like reach in somebody's bag, or you steal a cell phone or something stupid, or you do some kind of little fraudulent something, but you don't even know the consequences for the crime you're committing. And when you find out the consequences and what you could do, it's like, yo, it don't add up. You know what I mean? You get caught with 10 dime bags of coke, or you get caught with like a pound of weed, just bullshit, and you get 3 years. Like, yo, you might as well just caught a job. You might as well went and studied and learned how to do this real estate and flip one house or wholesale a house, no cash or credit, and go make some money legally and be good money. I'm trying to tell you, like, don't waste your freedom. Don't even risk your freedom. It's too valuable, man. And when you on pause, I'm telling you, for those of you who haven't been, when you on pause, day after day, month after month, and you can't go nowhere, and you stuck, and your freedom is on pause, your life is on pause, the most boring thing in the world. Yo, it's like torture for a smart person anyway. For a dumb person, I don't know. I'm not dumb. But for a dumb person, maybe they could get through jail because it's just so stupid watching Jerry Springer all day, fighting over a TV with you and 50 other people. But like for me, my mind works too fast. I can't be stuck behind no bars, man, slow rolling. Like, so I encourage you guys to make the right decisions for your life, so that way you don't even gotta worry about it. You do the right things, you ain't even gotta worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Outside some tragedy, that's nothing you can do nothing about anyway. So that's it, man. Just giving y'all some love on this Christmas day. Kwanzaa starts tomorrow. Happy Kwanzaa to everybody. And just, yo, live right, man. YMC, Building Better Black Communities, JMA, Wealth Builders, JM Rep, Assets Over Everything. Peace.